Yo everyone, and welcome back to another video. I'm super excited to have you here, and I'm more excited than the normal also overall with this company, how great everything is moving. I passed my 50K account here the other day, been doing my first profit over there, and just feel like everyone have so high energy, how everything is moving, in which direction. We're getting close to our event now in May, and everything is just moving in the right direction with the right people, with the right energy. I'm super excited for that. And the love from these channels or this series so far is also great. So I'm just super grateful for that. So let's get right into it. Let's share my screen and let's go through follow-up today. So I'm super excited for that. So this will probably be a bit shorter video, but full with information as normal. So the fortune is in the follow-up. The follow-up is what we will talk about today, and I'm actually excited about this because I know the power of following up, what that can do to your business. So most prospects say yes after multiple exposures, rarely on the first. So I know so many people, they just talk to a person one or two times, but actually I think it's a statistics that it's 85% of the people that join us marketing, they did it after the eight interactions, after eight exposures. So imagine how many people you've been talking to throughout this month, this year, the last year, throughout these years that you haven't been following up with, that could have been in your business if you just kept exposing in the right direction. So it's super important for you to understand that you really need to work on your follow-ups, and you need to remember to follow up. So that's what we will go through today. So follow-up separates average earners from top producers. And I know that's something a lot of top earners is really professional at because they've been following up. Let's say Ricardo, for example, I know in January he signed like 20 plus people, or maybe close to 30 plus people, and that's because he had a nice system of following up people, made sure that everyone that's seen the information, that he will talk to them again and again and again. And also Joey, for example, like he's also great on following up. I remember we had conversations like months ago, and then he kept following up, like, yo, how's everything, how's the business going, how's the rank going. Like, he's always was following up with us, and now we're here working together in AkashX. So I know that's also what top earners do, top producers doing. They following up all the time because they know that a no is not no forever. It's just now is not the right time. So yeah, I'm super excited for this training. I'm super excited to share this perspective with the follow-up with you guys, because I know how big of a change it can do in your business. So follow-up mindset: you are offering value, not begging for response. So that's a mindset you should have. You should always think and know that you are the one that offering the value, and you're not begging for any response. So follow up is about serving, not selling. So you are a servant leader, you're serving people, and really you should think, I'm helping prospects make informed decisions. The clearer the value, the easier the decision. That's really what we do. We are not here to force someone that don't want to do this business or don't want to learn trading. Like, we're here to make people make the decision easier to take if they want to say yes or no, because that's what we want. We want either them to say yes and let's start to work with them and produce, or we want them to say no, so we know we shouldn't waste our time on those people anymore. So let's go through the follow-up. So first, I would say within the first 24 hours, you should do your first follow-up within the first 24 hours. So yeah, you send, hey, the name, hey Lucas, great connecting with you yesterday. What did you like the best about the video or the call or whatever? Depends on what you've been talking about the day before. Depends on how the conversations ended. But I would also say a key thing: if you were in a presentation with someone, it's something called BAMFAM in this morning. Book a meeting from a meeting. So you should never ever leave that meeting with a person without knowing when the next call is. This will also save you a lot of time and energy on not hunting people down or like trying to reach out to them a million times. So you should already be having that next call scheduled and make sure. But yeah, sometimes that's not possible. Sometimes they don't want to do that. So then you should follow up within the next 24 hours. And then you have the next 48 hours Again, just want to check in. Did you get the chance to review everything? Because most of the time, they want to think, they have something they want to discuss, they want to look at some more information, whatever you guys were discussing before. So make sure and just double check if they have checked through everything, if they checked through the documents you sent or the website that you sent. And then 3 to 5 days later, I think this is one of the most powerful things actually. And this is testimonials. Like, hey, I thought you loved seeing this. Another team member just grew their account by 10% this week using Tap to Trade. Let's get your results like this also. Like, just share testimonials with them, share more value, and inspire them to get started. Again, we should just expose, and get them to believe, like, if he can, if she can, I can also do it. That's a feeling we want to create. So testimonial is one of the most powerful things we can do when we're following up. Make sure that they understand we are not alone doing this. It's hundreds of thousands of people all over the world doing this and winning with us every single day, every single week. So you need some type of urgency is also a great way. So for example, now with our event, urgency is key to really make someone moving. So let's say we only have limited spots on the events. What we have, so it's only a few tickets left. Let's make sure we grab your ticket and secure that you can come to the event. So this works not only with prospects, but it also works with business partners if you're promoting for an event and so on. Just want to put in that perspective also. So, but also with prospects, let's say you open up, you post on your story, you will open up 5 mentorship spots or 10 mentorship spots or whatever, and then you can try to bring some urgency around that, or it's a limited time offer that ends tonight, so that way you can also put some urgency on it. Follow up with posture, not pressure. Don't chase, clearly lead the conversation. Example, I have plenty of people interested. I'm simply prioritizing those who are ready now. Like, that's the mindset you should have. You should not have the mindset of you needing people. You should have the mindset of you have 20 people, plenty of people that want to work with you. You should prioritize the people that are ready to take the decision to go and work with you. And then handling the silence or the no response. So wait 48 to 72 hours and clearly send a casual follow-up example. This is just an example. I just want to bring some perspectives. There's so many ways of doing this, but hey, hopes everything is good. Just wanted to make sure you got my last message. Let me know either way. No worries at all. So remove the pressure of feeling like they need to respond, but this way you leave it a bit open, and you also remind them of you again. Maybe they just missed the message, or they ghosted you and now they feel like, oh shit, he's still thinking about me, but he's not putting any pressure on me, which is a great feeling. So it's multiple different ways what could have happened. So yeah, how often to follow up? So for example, the first within 24 hours, then after 48 hours, 3 to 5 days. And yeah, if they stop responding, if they don't want to jump on another call, if they don't want to talk more, I would give it 3 to 4 attempt max. Because otherwise you will just be a pain in the ass. Of course, I think sometimes it's actually great to be a pain in the ass, but if they keep just wasting your time, just go on to the next person and see that as a no. So final takeaway follow-up. Sounds like timing not might be right for you. Can I follow up later, or should we leave it here? Or some way take it away. Like, sounds like this is not something for you. I wish you all the best. If you ever feel like you change your mind, come back to me. Some way of take it away from them, because a lot of time people want what they can't have. So if you take it away from them, they will feel like, oh shit, I want to know more. I want to get started to try it out. Why don't they need me? Because a lot of people think us in network marketing that we need people, but no, they need us. We don't need them. So if you can bring that energy out to people, they will really understand it, and they will feel like, oh shit, this is a real business. They will only work with the people that want to work with them, and they don't care if I join or not. And that's a great energy to be able to give out, because then they understand that you're not here just to make your $40 commission from them. Actually, we don't care about that little $40 commission from them or $200 commission from signing up yearly. We care about helping people win. So that's what we want to do in this industry. So I would 100% recommend you to have some type of organizing for your follow-up. So for example, have a Google Sheets where you structure everything, where you have a new contact, they seen a video, they seen a presentation, you have follow-up or you enroll. You can have a little note parts, where you write a note. What did you discuss last time? Where are they living? How old are they? What are they working with? The more information you can save up with them, they will feel like you really paid attention when you talk to them. It's key. It's key to really show that you care about people in this industry. So it's a really high recommended to have some type of list. If that's your notes or Google Sheets, whatever you use, you should really have some type of structure, because when you talk to 20, 50, 100 people a day, you will forget who you send a message to. They will get lost in your DMs. So it's important for you to have some type of structure to remember everyone: hot leads, warm markets, cold leads, all these different type of people that you talk to, and find your way of keeping that structure up. And yeah, I would 100% recommend to have some type of schedule in your calendar where you have 30 minutes for only follow-up, where you're sending out follow-up messages, going through your follow-up sheets, and whatever. Use alarms, use something that works for you, but just have some type of automation. Save, for example, the AkashX Toolbox, where I saved a lot of like prospect messages and things. Save also these different messages that you've seen now throughout this call, and or find your own way, but just have something saved where you always can go back and you can save your time and energy when you're out there following up with people. So have a system that works for you. So yeah, and then advanced follow-up with the social media. I know a lot of us use social media, so you can engage with a prospect's post or story. Hey, love your recent post. Reminded me to check in if you had any more questions from our last chat. So if you haven't talked to them in a week, 2 weeks maybe, but they posted something, then you can go in and try to open the conversation up again. And sometimes maybe they just forgot, because people have a lot of things happening in their life, and maybe they just forgot about this little information. And now they're like, oh shit, I was talking about the AkashX, this type of trade thing. And then they go through your stories and you have some great stories out with some testimonials from the team. And then boom, they feel like they are ready to get started. So yeah, follow-ups is really, really important, and it will help you to really build a massive business, and it will help you to keep track when you yeah, have it structured in a way. So yeah, patience plus consistency is really results, something super, super important for you. And yeah, that will help you a lot. So mistakes to avoid when you are prospecting is waiting too long for the next follow-up, because imagine it's a fire. The longer you wait, the harder it will be to keep the fire alive. And it's the same thing with their fire about a AkashX with tab trade. The longer you wait, the more they will forget about it, the more they will be less excited about the opportunity, and they will not have the same feeling as they had the first conversation they had together with you. So don't wait too long. You are too much pressuring them, or you begging for response. Also a huge mistake people do. Remember, we don't need them, they need us, and you shouldn't give that energy out to people that you need them, and that you're not adding any value. You're checking in without sharing any results or any excitement, so they also just feel like you are annoying. But you always need to add some type of value and show that testimonial, show that there's other people in their situation that out there winning. And yeah, always have solutions clearly outlined. And then yeah, some scripts that you can save, just as a small recap for you. What did you like the best? Yes, checking in any questions, saw this testimonial and thought of you. We have limited spots available, want me to reserve yours? And then yes, some book recommendations, again, for everyone that just want to go deeper, learn more, and just want to develop themselves even more and love to read. GoPro, of course, with Eric Worre on the follow-up strategies chapter. Exactly what to say. And then, yeah, financial prospecting. So yeah, super excited about this. And now I think, as you know, what I like the most is the action parts and the most important steps always. So now go out and follow up with at least 10 people. Use these follow-up methods and hopefully it will help you. I believe it will. So far from the people that have used the strategies that they have learned, a lot of you guys have reached out to me and said you're getting more response on your prospecting messages, you having better closing rates, and yeah, I'm just grateful for that, and I'm grateful I can be able to serve. That's my goal with this series. um yeah, share your results in the business group that we have on WhatsApp now for everyone in that. If you don't have it, just reach out to me or your closest upline, and we'll be able to invite you there. So yeah. And then, yes, last message, the difference between good and great is follow-up. It really is. Clearly encourage consistency, patience, and posture. And then of our final powerful message summarize. Your fortune is built one clear follow-up at a time. So really, you have no idea who's out there waiting for you to reach out to them again. Maybe they're still scared to reach out to you. So don't be scared. Utilize information I have linked below. I know everyone that have read it have really been super grateful. They have felt like they have developed a lot, they have learned a lot. So use that information, use the AkashX toolbox with the different scripts, and just go out there, crush this business, smash the next rank. And I'm super excited to see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace out, much love, and ciao ciao.